All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, wherever you're watching us from, all over the world. Good evening to you. And I don't know, maybe it's good morning to some of you wherever you're watching from, especially in Africa. So, good morning to some of you. And, if you're here in my city, in my town, good morning, Toronto. All right. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome live on the speaker show tonight. I am super excited. I am so grateful. I am so thankful because it's been an amazing year. I'm telling you, it's been so wonderful, wonderful. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And you guys have been really, really tremendous. All our fans from day one. We started 2024 together and I can't believe it. This is the second to the last Friday of 2024. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so thrilled that we all made it to this time. I am so grateful, and I just want to take the time. Before I start my introduction, I just want to take the time to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. You guys rock. Without you guys, this won't be possible. And with your dedication and your time and your consistency with us, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. So now back to my introduction. Welcome tonight on another episode on self-reflection with the Speaker Show. I'm your host, Niniola Fatai. Now, the Speaker Show, for some of you who are just joining us for the first time, the Speaker Show, it's a place of inspiration, motivation, where minds are being liberated through reasonings. Now, I want you to understand something. On the Speaker Show, we motivate, we inspire, we drive accountability, coachability. This is what we are here for. We support you through the journey of your life, and you can always count on us. If you need coach, if you need mentorship, we are here for you. And most importantly, because we believe that everyone has been created for something special. I'm sure thousands of you've heard me say this millions of times, but I believe strongly in my mind that we all have been created for something special, and it is important for us to explore that thing. It is important for us to walk into that purpose that we all have been given, to each and every one of us life. So that's why we have the speaker show, to support you, to guide you, and for you to live the best that you can. And we are here for you in times of your ups and downs, your challenges, obstacle. We are here to guide you, to walk you through it, because you cannot do it alone. You need people, and you need the right platform to support you, to get you to the next level that you need to be. And that is why we have the speaker show to support you. So that's for some of you who are just joining us for the first time. So welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome tonight. Tonight is gonna be really exciting. Okay, so for some of you who are just joining again, I'm gonna keep saying this. Please, 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 do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Do not forget to click on the notification button. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Follow us. We are right there. So you can always get more inspirational word, more, captivating words that will help you to to navigate through the journey of your life. So stay tuned with us. So now let's get into what we want to talk about tonight. Like I said, I am very, very excited. And I feel that, the joy that's inside my heart, it is important for me to share with each and every one of you, because you've been a great fan. You've been a great audience since the beginning of 2024. Now, my topic this evening that I really want to talk about is self-reflection. And the reason why I choose self-reflection is because I believe strongly that, tonight, it is time. This is the last Friday of the year. Think about it. It's time for you to sit down and ask yourself some really in-depth questions and really truly find answer to them. So I want you to sit tonight and just follow me, follow the process, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna have a good time tonight. And most importantly, as the year has drawn to a close, you know this time, it is the perfect time for you to pause, just reflect, Just take a stroll of all that has transpired in your life this year. Both the ups and downs, both the good and the bad, both the joyful moment, the sad moment. I want you to take the time to reflect, because reflection allow us, each and every one of us, to celebrate our victories, to learn from our challenges, and also set a course, for us to like have a better clarity and a purpose towards the next coming year. So tonight I'm going to be sharing some beautiful, nice guidelines with each and every one of us tonight that will actually help us to to actually take a really good, in depth, and also being intentional with our plans towards the next year 2025. I'm excited because I know it's going to be a great year for you and I know it's going to be an amazing year, and I can't wait. I'm super fired up for next year. I know great things are going to happen, so I'm super fired up. And I want you as well to take your life, to be fired up about what's going to happen. I want you to be excited for next year, even starting from now. It's not even until next year. Starting from now, I want you to be excited, to be grateful for each and every step that you have been through and that you are going to go through in the next coming year. So now let's get into what we want to talk about. So some of the tips that I really want to share with us tonight, I feel deeply in my heart that it is important for us to celebrate our win. Now, understand something. You need to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishment, no matter how big or how small. Every step forward is a victory that is worth recognizing. So I want you to just take that time to reflect. Ask yourself questions. What are the product? What are the things that you've achieved this year? What are the goals that that you set for yourself, and then you see them coming to life? They came to life. They happen, even though it might not be the exact way that you planned them, but yes, they did happen. Sometimes we set goals. We said this is what we want, and some for some, they're so fortunate that the way they said it, it happens like that. And there are some that the way they said it, it didn't happen like that. But at the end of the day, there's something more, something greater that actually even occur during that time. So I want you to just take that time to just reflect and ask yourself this very important question. What moment brought you joy? What moment brought you gratitude? What moment brought you fulfillment during this year? You need to sit down and ask yourself all these amazing questions, so that way you can be able to plan ahead. You can be able to be thankful. You can celebrate every single achievement that you have accomplished this year. And it is very important. Don't just take my word. I'm telling you that because when you do this, it helps you, it energizes you, it ignites something inside of you that helps you to prepare towards the next coming year. So I want you to just take the time and reflect on that. And now the second thing that I really want to share with us this evening is I want you to also sit down and learn from your challenges, because every challenge is actually even carry its own lesson. That's the most important thing. Reflecting on the difficulties actually allow you to grow stronger and wiser. If I ask many of you now, how many of you want to grow better next year? I'm sure everyone is going to raise their hand because I want to. So, and I believe very strongly that everybody wants the same thing. You want to do better than what you've done this year. So in order for you to do better, in order for you to be wiser, to be smarter, than this year, you just need to take the time to reflect and learn from your challenges. Don't just brush them to the side. Don't just dump them to the side. Rethink, bring those things back and see how you can do better this next coming year. Because I've always said that every challenge is it has its own opportunity. So you need to be able to key into the opportunity that failure or that challenge has occurred, that has happened for you. So now these are some of the questions that you need to be asking yourself when it comes to that. Is what are the most significant challenges that I faced this year? What was that thing that actually that shook you from left to right, and then you're like, oh my god, oh my god, so I want you to reflect on those things. How did you handle them? How did you learn learn about yourself? What did you do, to do better? If you could go back to those moments, what could you have done differently? I want you to reflect on all these things, so that way it can guide you towards the next coming year. Now, the next thing, the third thing that I want to share with us this year, that I want to share with us during this episode tonight, is I want you to assess growth. See, I learned long time ago that no matter what we do in our life, no matter how much or how successful you want to be, it is very, very important that you key into growth, because a life that doesn't have growth will remain stagnant. A life that doesn't have something happening, that doesn't have something adding to them, mentally, physically, spiritually, that doesn't have something deposited inside of them, will remain the same. And I know that you and I don't want our lives to be like that. We want our life to progress. We want our life to grow. So growth isn't just like, just something inner, but it always like, something that happened. So I want you to look at how far you have come. Even if it doesn't feel obvious to you, even if it doesn't feel like it to you, but I want you to reflect on growth and some of the questions, because all this is going to come with questions that I want you to sit down on your own and ask yourself. And one of the questions that I want you to ask yourself is this: like, how have you, or how have you changed, or what kind of growth have you become in, like, this year? What growth has actually impacted your life this year? You need to ask yourself, what new skills or habits have you developed this year? How have your relationship been this year? Either romantically, either friendship wise, it doesn't even matter. You need to reflect on that. What are your relationship this year? What role did I play in that growth towards your relationship with others and even yourself? And it could be your family. Just think about relationship generally. Even your community. Ask yourself all these questions, because when you are able to find answers to them, it will definitely help you. It will definitely guide you towards what to expect for the next year. Now, the fourth thing that I want to share with you this evening is, I want you to release what no longer serve you. See, this is one of the most important thing that I want you to learn tonight. If you're not going to take anything home tonight, I just want you to take this. Release what no longer serve you. See, this is 2024, and this is the last Friday of 2024. You need to reflect. The end of the year is an opportunity for you to let go of some habits, some mindset, some relationship that no longer even align with your goals and value. Because you can't carry everyone with you. You can't take everyone with you. You can have thousands of friends, but you need to be able to pick those inner circles. You need to be able to pick those people that actually matters to you, the things that matter, the habits, the mindset. You need to be able to pick all these things. So I want you to sit down and reflect on those things. And the questions that I want you to ask yourself is, what am I holding? What am I holding on to that is actually weighing me down? You need to ask yourself that. What is limiting my belief? What is limiting my belief? What do I need to release that will free me to get into what I need to, because see, I realized one thing, that in this journey of life that we are in, see, if you hold on to this, I can't remember who I was talking to and share this very important topic, share this very important point with me, that if you hold on to something, there is no how you can be able to receive. Until you let go, you open your hands, then that's when you'll be able to receive something else inside of it. So it is important that you take that analogy and ask yourself, what are you holding on to that is actually even limiting your belief, that is limiting who you are, that is causing stigma in your life, that is not helping you to progress, that is not helping you to advance in life. And another question that I want you to ask yourself is, what relationship or what situation do I need to be better? Or do I need to set boundaries? Because there are a lot of people that have walked through the whole year without boundaries, without, no regard, no standard, nothing. And I want you to reflect on all these things so you can be able to identify the things that you need to let go and the things that you need to hold on to. Nobody can do that for you, but it's only you, because it's only you that know where you're going. It's only you that have the dream, that have the visions, that have the goal of where you're heading. No one else does. But you, the dream lies in your hand. So you are the only one that can figure out those part of your life. And I want you to do that tonight. I want you to reflect. Take your time. Just reflect. Think about January to December. What has happened? What has occurred? See, we think reflection is just like, okay, we'll do it, I'll do it at my own time and blah blah like that. And then, most people don't even reflect. I'll tell you the truth. Most people just prefer, like, let me just do my 9 to 5 and I'm okay. I take care of my family, I take care of all the things that I need to do, and I'm okay, and that's it. That's how most people live their lives. And I'll tell you, that's not a life. That's not a life. You are being a servant to that life when you are supposed to be in control of that life. So you need to do better. You need to become a better person. This 2025 coming up, like, you need to be a better person. When people see you, when you walk into a room, let them see, let them ask questions like, who is that person that just entered? Why? Because you carry something great. You walking because you have grown from where you used to be to the new person that you are right now. And now, the fifth thing that I want to share with you tonight, okay, is you need to be able to express gratitude. See, gratitude shifts your perspective and actually even invites abundance into your life. That's one thing you don't know. So it is important for you to express gratitude. Reflect on the people, reflect on the moment and the lesson that has made this year meaningful to you. You need to reflect, ask yourself questions. Show gratitude. If you have friends that has been there for you, that you just take casually. See, nobody is expected to do something for you because you are just with that person. But the truth is that they do they did what they've done to you because of the love that they have for you. And it is important for you to show gratitude. It is important for you to say thank you to them. So I need you to ask yourself this question so you can be able to show gratitude to these people, to the moment. Appreciate the moment. Maybe you were going on the road, you were almost gonna hit another car, or you were almost gonna run into a pole, and something just happened, and you just took control, and then you were like, oh my goodness, thank God that nothing happened. Those little moments, you need to appreciate them. You need to show gratitude. Or maybe, you've been a person that doesn't have confidence enough, that doesn't have what am I giving to say? Yeah, that doesn't have confidence. And now you are that person that is walking into a room. You can stand in front of thousands of people. You can give a speech without no fear, without no concern, without not being worried about the judgments of other people. See, that's a blessing. That is something to be grateful of, not something to just take casually. You've been that kind of person that, you needed water to drink. There was no one to show up for you. One way or the other, something happened. Someone showed up for you at a time that you do not even expect anyone to show up for you. Appreciate it. Appreciate every single thing. How I express my gratitude to others. Ask yourself that. How do I do that? Or how am I even doing it? Because they said, in where I came from in Nigeria, in Yoruba culture, they would tell you that, if you, I can't remember how to say it in the, okay, anyways, but they would tell you that, when you say thank you to little things, then you have bigger chances of getting more things. But when you do not say thank you to little things, then you have that, that strain of you getting more blessing. It's going to be less. So you need to be thankful. What lesson from this year am I almost thankful of? Ask yourself that. Who and what am I most grateful for this year? Be thankful. Be thankful. So many things has happened this year. So many. See, some are not even here. Some couldn't make it to this time, but you are here, healthy, strong, wise. You need to be thankful for your life. And then the sixth thing that I want to share with us this evening, don't worry, we're going to make it short, but short and powerful and meaningful. That's what I want for you tonight. All right. So the sixth thing that I want to share with us tonight is I want you to set intention, set intentional goals for the new year. When you reflect on your personal goals, on your own personal life, you actually set the foundation for meaningful goals and intentions, like I said before. So use your insight to create a vision for your future. If you are the type that doesn't have vision, that doesn't even know where you're going, that you're not even sure what the future holds for you, if you're that type of person, I want you to sit down, get a notebook, start writing things down, and ask yourself this question: what do I want to focus on this coming year? This is how you can build a vision. This is how, if you don't have any idea, when you ask yourself questions, then you can add 1 plus 1 plus 2 together, and then you can come into a conclusion of exactly where you're heading to. What habits or practice, will help you to reach your goal in the next coming year? How can you continue growing and contributing to others, which is very, very important? Ask that. Don't be selfish. Don't make life about yourself alone, because only you can run the race. You need to think about other people. You need to work in unity with others. So, and then the seventh thing that I want to talk to yours this evening, I really want to share with us this evening, before we go to the final one, because I am super, super excited. All right. So, I want you to have a ritual for reflection. What do I mean? I want you to consider creating an intentional space for yourself. Find a quiet place, a comfortable space, light a candle, play calming music, meditate briefly to center your life, to center your vision, to center what you want for yourself. See, this is very, very important. And use the questions that I've mentioned. Pick whatever works for you, whatever lies, with you. You know better. So pick one or two questions and put them together, and just reflect. Do honestly practice what I'm telling you. You are gonna see the results. It's great because it calms your soul and makes you better. And the end section of it is you need to write down every single thing, every gratitude statement, for your life for this year. And most importantly, they cannot emphasize enough, is you need to write down affirmation for the next year. See, affirmation is very, very important. I mentioned that at the beginning of this year, I mentioned that at the end of 2023, and I'm going to mention that right now. Affirmation is very, very important, because affirmation keep you in check. Affirmation keep you accountable, for the things that you want. So you need affirmation. Write down your affirmation, and you need to be consistent and be intentional, reading it every single day to yourself. And lastly, and please, if anyone have any questions, please do not forget to drop your questions. Do not forget to put any comment that you have. Do not forget to put it down. So I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I am super excited. All right. So for the final one, very important, very important. The end of the year is not just an ending year, it is just a bridge to a new beginning. That's one thing I want you to understand tonight. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end. See, the life goes on. Every single thing, it's still going to keep running the same way. Imagine you going to work. Your work schedule is still going to be the same because you're starting a new year. It's not going to change. It's going to be the same. You're still going to have to wake up that same 9 to 5 or that same 8 o'clock or whatever it is. You're going to have to do that same thing every single day. But one thing I want you to understand is that it is just a bridge to a new beginning. So by reflecting on the past, you honor your journey and it prepares your mind. It prepares you to step confidently into the new future. Very important. So please, each and everyone, I want you to have a very great 2025, with the people that have shared their testimony with us, like, how this show has been a blessing, to their life. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you so much, so much that you guys have no idea about. And I want to leave you with one quote tonight. We do not learn from our experience, but we learn from reflecting on our experience. Very important. Very important. So I want you to keep that quote at the back of your mind. So take this time to pause, create your growth, and envision your life according to the way you want it by creating the environment that you want for yourself. The new year is a blank, canvas, let me put it that way. But your reflection is the brush that will shape its masterpiece. Very important. So I just want to say, it's been amazing. It's been a wonderful time with each and every one of you tonight, and I am super excited for the last Friday coming up on Friday. So Friday is going to be amazing. I'm telling you, it's the last Friday, last Friday. So I'm pleading with each and every one of you. I just need you guys to show up. Last Friday of 2024 is gonna be amazing, and we're gonna be given gift. What's it called? Giveaway. Okay. So please, if you want us to give you, if you want to receive our giveaway, we have so many things that we're giving out for Christmas. So if you want, please, just send us an email so we can count the numbers of people. We've been receiving some emails, like, our email is the speaker show at gmail.com. Please send us an email so you can receive your own gift, your end of the year gift. So please don't be shy. You don't even need to tell us who you are. Just tell us, like, I'm in. Just type I'm in, and then we'll get back to you. We'll get your address, wherever you are. If we can mail it to you, we'll mail it to you. And if you're around the GTA area, we drop it off for you. So please tap into this. We just want you to have a very good year. We want you to have an amazing year, this coming 2025. So Friday, please invite your friends and family. Invite them. Let them be part of the great section of the end of 2024 on the speaker show. Invite them. Bring someone with you. Don't just come alone. Don't just come and listen to this beautiful time yourself. I want you to come with someone. So please invite as many people, even the people you don't like, the people you stop talking to. Just invite them anyways, just to be a blessing in their life. It costs nothing. So I want you to invite people. Please invite them. And like I said before, I'm going to go back to that again. We have giveaway that we're giving out on Friday. So please, if you know you're in, if you know you're interested, just type I'm in and send us an email, because we want to do that, because we want to keep it private. Because if we make it on the chat, like, everybody will see. So just send us an email, the speaker show at Gmail, and then you will receive your gift. All right. So I just want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. And I remain your wonderful host on the speaker show, Niniola Fatai. And I will see you next week. Next week is going to be loaded. All right. So until that, I just want to say a very big thank you to you, and I want you to have a very wonderful night on this beautiful Friday. It's snowing outside, but please be careful and just keep safe. All right. So have a wonderful night, and I will see you all next week Friday. Good night, everyone. Thank you for your consistency on the speaker show. We'll see you next week.